Hello, and good afternoon, everyone. Oh boy. What a morning, what a day in general it has been so far. Because let me tell y'all, I was in no way, shape, or form at all prepared for the absolutely insane and ridiculous levels of hype that I experienced today. Like, I don't like you already saw me go off in the Discord. I don't know what else to even think about saying regarding Assassin's Creed Shadows. Like I have been an Assassin's Creed fan from the very beginning. Like, I absolutely fell in love with the first game way back in yon early days of the Xbox 360, right? Absolutely fell in love with the game. I loved the twist on I've always got a thing for historical fantasy, right? And the whole sort of secret worlds within worlds type of thing. I'm a huge sucker for shit like that. So even the first Assassin's Creed game was just the purest form of catnip to me. And then Assassin's Creed 2 comes out and is such a huge leap over the first game in literally every way that it makes the first game look like a tech demo. And then on top of that, you had the whole the whole 2012 end of the world angle that got folded into the story, and it was perfect, perfect, flawless, right down to the last most minute detail, if I can paraphrase a meme. And to this day, Assassin's Creed 2 ranks in my top 10 favorite video games of all time. There's a part of me that wants to put Brotherhood on that list just because there are elements of Brotherhood that were even more fun. Like if you took the getting to essentially run, build and run your own new branch of the Assassin Brotherhood, which is what earned the game its subtitle, ironically enough. I guess fittingly enough, but at the same time, it was a smaller world. The story was a bit less interesting. I don't know. I haven't played Brotherhood in ages, so maybe I should revisit it at some point. But just the whole opening arc. Hi there, Toby. Oh, and you better buckle up. We're gonna be here for a while because Assassin's Creed is part of my personal holy trinity as a gamer. We have Halo, we have Mass Effect, and we have Assassin's Creed. Those were the three franchises that made me the kind of gamer that I am today. And I have wanted to fall back in love with Assassin's Creed for a while now. I was very displeased with the ending of Assassin's Creed 3. That was a very, very, very big letdown. And there were a lot of choices with Assassin's Creed 3 that I wasn't necessarily a fan of in terms of narrative and gameplay. But you know, you can't win them all. And Black Flag, I ultimately wound up giving Black Flag a shot. And again, Without going on to my whole spiel about Edward Kenway as a character, Black Flag still managed to have a really, really cool twist on the modern day side of the story, which was always the bigger draw for me than the historical stories that were told. Like, don't get me wrong, I loved Altair, I loved Ezio. Connor, I wish they'd done more with Connor. I feel like there's some, I don't know. I Anyway, moving on so I don't get sidetracked. Because boy, I could be here all day. Black Flag, still to this day, is the best pirate game that's ever been made. And with the twist it did with the modern story, I thought that was setting it up to take the franchise on a really interesting path post Desmond. But then Unity happened. Then fucking Assassin's Creed Unity happened. And I don't need to regale y'all with all of the stories and the history about how infamously buggy Unity was when it launched. The thing that killed Unity for me, there were two things. There were two things that killed Unity for me. One, it completely abandoned the angle to the modern day storyline that Assassin's Creed Black Flag set up, which was fascinating to me, and I'm still sore about that. But then Unity also removed your ability, with absolutely no explanation why, from any source, in-game or from Ubisoft, but it completely removed your ability to fight with the hidden blades as your primary weapon, which was like the fucking tentpole combat feature of Assassin's Creed 2, and was my main way of playing the game and engaging with the combat at all for the entire franchise. Like, to this day, Toby, to this fucking day, we still don't know. And I am still so fucking heated about that. Anyway, I bounced off of the franchise pretty hard because of that. Because not only did you fuck up a really fantastic narrative angle for the story, but then you also completely removed the foundation of my playstyle for almost a decade at that point, and 4, 5, 6 games. Because we had Assassin's Creed 1, 2, and 3, and then we had Brotherhood. Was it just Brotherhood and Revelations, or was there a third one in there as well? No, because it was the Ezio trilogy. We got a trilogy with Ezio. So 5 games. 5 games over almost 10 years. And then you change the gameplay so fundamentally that I have to relearn how to play in a very meaningful way. Fuck that. Fuck that entirely. So I bounced off of Unity, and I didn't even really get interested in the series again until the more recent games, until like Origins and Odyssey and Valhalla, until that sort of second trilogy, the RPG trilogy. The RPG angle of it I wasn't really a fan of that when they first debuted it. So I passed on Origins, just like I passed on Syndicate, and I think one other that I'm forgetting in there as well. But then Odyssey came out, and I'm like, Assassin's Creed doing Greek mythology? Tell me a little bit more. Tell me a little bit more about how Assassin's Creed is exploring Greek mythology. Because I'm a sucker for Greek mythology. I absolutely love it, and the narrative potential with the world building of Assassin's Creed mixed with Greek mythology it demands exploration, especially considering the how do I phrase this? The fact that, for all intents and purposes, the inspirations for the in-world inspirations for the Greek gods had already figured into the story. Um, like the big plot twist. Spoiler alert, I guess. For without getting into the details of it, I guess at the end of the second game, you have a conversation with a projection of Athena. So the premise that Assassin's Creed is now just going to dive headfirst into Greek history and Greek mythology, yes, please. Please and thank you. Right now, give it to me. The problem was that I did not at the time possess a computer powerful enough to run Assassin's Creed Odyssey smoothly, so I didn't play more than like the first couple of hours of it. But I really liked what I did play, and so getting back into Assassin's Creed has always kind of been a thing in my head since then. Combine that with the fact that in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, they actually did bring back the hidden blade in a way that you could fight with it. I don't know. I never actually played Valhalla because, again, computer that can run it, question mark. But that was another big point of excitement for me. But I still, like I said, didn't really play it. I heard some things about how bloated it was that kind of cooled me off of it. And then other games came out and it just got lost in the shuffle, right? And so I've kept an eye on the franchise just to see if anything was going to come out that maybe inspired me to actually take the leap and buy a new Assassin's Creed game. And Mirage, nah, no thanks. That didn't really seem like what I needed to get back into the franchise. And so I was like, all right, so maybe Assassin's Creed has just moved on without me. That's fine. Shit happens. I've got Alan Wake 2 now. I've got the whole Remedy connected universe, and I have mostly, overwhelmingly, honestly, fond memories of Assassin's Creed, so we'll just let the past be the past and move on ourselves. And then today happened. And the very first thing I see when I log on to social media is a rumor that the next Assassin's Creed game will feature prominently Yasuke, to my recollection, the first foreigner to ever earn the rank and title of samurai in feudal Japan. And, he just also happened to be a black man. Less than an hour after I quote tweet that with the Hawkeye gif from Avengers Endgame of "Don't give me hope," less than an hour later, Ubisoft actually drops the reveal trailer for Assassin's Creed Shadows, and God, November's a long way away. Like, y'all, where do I even begin? It's like I said in Discord. A huge part of the reason this is such a big deal for me is because before he passed, Chadwick Boseman had signed on to play Yasuke in a major Hollywood feature film. And the level of transcendent joy and hype I felt at the idea of Black Panther himself also playing Yasuke and bringing to light the story of the world's first and I think only black samurai, like in terms of like official documentation and all that shit. I needed that movie in so powerful a way because feudal Japan, like, I'll admit it, there's no getting around the fact that I'm a fucking weeb, all right? it is what it is. And feudal Japan had always been one of those points in history that I hyper focused on as a kid. Because it anime, samurai. Do y'all think I really had a choice in that? But then Chadwick died, and I have not heard a word about that movie since. I'm pretty sure they just abandoned it entirely, which I don't know how I feel about, quite frankly, because on the one hand, I get it, like Chadwick Boseman was this huge figure in his time in the Hollywood big leagues. So I can kind of understand. It's like, well, there's really no other younger black man of that kind of stature that we could get to play this role, because I mean, sure, like you could call Michael B. Jordan, I guess, but like that, I don't see that being a particularly viable option. Because like were I in Michael B. Jordan's position, I don't know that I'd take that role, because like both out of respect for Chadwick, but also kind of the side eye I'd be giving the producers is like, what, you're just trolling the Black Panther cast list for people to play this character? That doesn't leave me with particularly positive feelings about y'all. So, like I said, I get why they just kind of quietly let the project fade into obscurity. But all that hype clearly didn't actually go away within me. It just went dormant. And now, not only am I going to get to see one of the most prominent video game companies in the world bring Yasuke to life and into the mainstream sort of consciousness, but now I don't just get to watch him do his thing. I get to be him doing his thing. I do not wish to damage y'all's ears, so I will not actually scream into the microphone the way I so desperately want to right now, because I've said on Twitter, I said in the Discord, and I'll say it again here in my own voice. I am genuinely Alan Wake 2 announcement levels of fucking hyped right now. I need this game so powerfully it defies description. I the game is going to be my entire personality for like 6 months after it comes out. So, and who knows, maybe I'll get lucky, and by the time I actually finish a Soul of Scarlet Flame and we do the Soul of Scarlet Flame playthrough in Baldur's Gate 3 here on stream, maybe by the time that's over, it'll be like November 13th or something, and I've only got to wait a couple of days before I can actually play Assassin's Creed Shadows. God, I need to get my ass on building my new PC, because I severely doubt my rig's ability to run that game. Like after the ass kicking that Alan Wake 2 gave it, I don't know. Oh, anyway, with that all said, I'm going to try and calm myself down. And we're going to launch Hellblade, Senua's Sacrifice, because this is another game that left a very considerable mark on me. Because it opened my eyes to a realm of experience so different from mine that I think it playing this game, I think, genuinely unlocked a new level of empathy with me. Because for those of you who may not know about this game, the lead character, Senua, is I am unsure of the actually appropriate terminology to use here, so I'm gonna kind of default to more colloquial understandings. The main character of Senua's Sacrifice, Senua, suffers from schizophrenia, or what appears to be such. And the developers at Ninja Theory worked with people who suffer the same symptoms and psychiatrists who treat them to make sure that they portrayed it honestly and accurately. And the game pops up its own notice about that as a kind of heads up that, hey, this is what you're getting in, this is what you're signing up for when you play this game, so take care of yourself accordingly, basically. And so playing this game with that knowledge that there are people out there in this world today, now, here, that experience stuff like this as their normal day-to-day life and not a video game that they can just turn off when it gets too intense, that genuinely unlocked a whole new realm of empathy with me, because this game is really fucking intense. And back when they were first hyping up the next gen consoles, they announced a Hellblade sequel. I think Microsoft did it during their big next gen Xbox reveal, and I was hyped as fuck for it back then because this first game is an incredible one, and I was really excited to see what they could do with a sequel. But they have done since then effectively no marketing for it, and it just kind of dropped off my radar a little bit. I had no idea what its release date was until last fucking night when I realized, oh shit, this game comes out next Tuesday. Fuck! And so that is where we find ourselves today. I know it's a relatively short game, so it's probably only going to be today and tomorrow. I might do extended streams today and tomorrow to make sure we actually get through to the end of it before the new one comes out. And yeah, without further ado, I'm just gonna hit play and we're gonna dive on in. We go. Already got my settings dialed in and everything, so we're just gonna go down here and start a new game.
Hello. Who are you? Doesn't matter. Welcome. You're safe with me. I'll be right here, nice and close so I can speak without alerting the others. Let me tell you about Senua. Her story has already come to an end, but now it begins anew.
What's happening? It's breathing. The head. It's breathing. It's breathing. What? He knows she's getting closer. He can feel her coming closer. She's getting closer. They're watching. The head. They're watching. They're watching.
This is a journey deep into darkness. There will be no more stories after this one.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? They're watching. They can feel her coming. She's doing this this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead.
I can feel you coming.
Quiet.
Oh, how rude of me. I never told you of the others. You hear them too, right? They've been around ever since the tragedy. Well, that's not quite true. Some are old, some are new, but they've changed. I think the darkness changed them, just like it changed her.
Can you see them? Over there. Why isn't she looking? Why aren't you looking? He's in hell.
Ooh.
Up ahead. You see it too?
You promised you gave
Yes. It is real after all. She's finally arrived in the land of mist and fog. The place the Northmen call Hell.
Turn back. Go back.
So I forgot just how close it sounds like some of these voices are.
It's not safe.
It's them. They're here.
Like that shiver y'all heard from me. It's because it felt like that voice was like physically speaking into my ear. Like I could almost feel their breath on my skin. That's how close it felt. I forgot how fucking trippy this gets.
Even the drowned, the sick, the slain.
And this is still just like the very, very low intensity beginning.
But the dead don't always lie still here.
You see them?
This is not a place of rest.
You can't do this. Go back. Go back. They're going to do that to you. Can you see them? Can you see them? They're going to do that to you. They're watching. Stop. Can you feel them watching? They're watching her. They're watching her. You're so close to the darkness. Go back. Can you feel it?
What is she thinking? I can tell you. She's afraid. Wouldn't you be? You'd think she would get used to it by now after so many years. But the darkness, it just builds onto itself, growing stronger, towering over her. You might try and ignore it, turn away. But it's always there, just out of sight, where you're most vulnerable. It's like it knows that just enough light is all you need to see its suffocating power.
They can feel you.
This game also has VR support,
You
believe
might
it or
think
not.
she's brave to go on this journey on her own.
I was never
It's
brave enough to
bravery,
actually
guys.
play it.
Bravery only means something to those afraid of death. Senua's fear runs far, far deeper.
She can't be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my curiosity didn't manage to get the better of me on that one.
What is she looking at? What is she leaving behind? I know what she's thinking. I hear her thoughts. It's not too late to get into the boat and go back. No one will judge her. No one will ever know. Oh, she heard us.
There's no going back.
You can't do it.
Senua pushes away a world that conspired to cause so much suffering. There's nothing to go back to, and worse to look forward to. Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
And yes, that is basically confirmation that you the player, are another voice in Senua's head, and arguably the one actually guiding her through this. Kind of the one actual cheerleader she has.
Focus. Look closer. Look. Use your eyes. Why isn't she looking closer?
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the River of Knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
Yeah. It's intense. I didn't properly realize that, Toby, until like I want to say like towards the end of my first playthrough, and that was like the reveal that really stuck with me. Damn right she's not.
Not this time. Land of mist and fog.
He's in there.
The old fool was right.
He's in there. You see him?
What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place
What's up,
they
Lego?
call Helheim.
He's lost. He's lost.
Where are you?
And I'm doing great, Lego.
I hear you.
He's there, you know it.
There's no doubt about
He's
it.
lost.
The source of the darkness is in Helheim,
You'll never find him.
They're calling
and the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
I hope lunch goes well for you. Cold and wet doesn't sound like the best combo in the world.
What is she doing? Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back?
But yeah, nah, I'm doing...
He's already dead. He's dead. But his soul is in Helheim.
If you caught the way that I was absolutely losing my mind in the Discord, I am having a fantastic day so far.
She needs to lay him to rest. He's dead. He's already dead. She can save him. There's nothing she
Like,
can do.
I was already excited enough to realize that Hellblade 2...
Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
I was already, like, excited as fuck that Hellblade 2 is coming out next Tuesday. But then on top of that, the new Assassin's Creed game that got properly revealed today. Bro, I am just, like... I have tried in so many different ways to articulate how excited I am for the new Assassin's Creed game. I'm going to try another one here. This announcement and this reveal feels like the closest I will ever come to someone actually bringing Chadwick Boseman back to life. Ooh, that doesn't sound like fun, Lego.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
Welcome back, Toby. Oh no! So now not only are you like not able to dry yourself off after a shower, but you're getting blasted by the house's AC. Nah, that is just cruel and unusual shit.
That's the way.
God, this game still looks absolutely amazing.
Fool. You're in danger. This isn't right. You have to turn back. Get down.
What's she waiting for?
Turn around. Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
And that was Senua's voice. That last one. That was her actual voice.
He's going to hurt you. It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Don't listen.
I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. Don't listen.
Where is he?
Let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Drew?
So where are you now?
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. A liar.
He's lost.
An old fool. truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
Absolutely, Lego.
Runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
We,
Really clearly.
we are 100% just walking through delusions, Toby.
What happens if you focus? It's hidden.
I can see one.
Hold it in your mind's eye. Find one like it to open the gate.
The entire game, yeah. But that's what makes it so fucking fascinating and that's what made it so fucking memorable for me. Like, because again, it starts off, this is like the really easy, digestible, low-key shit. By the end of the game, shit gets fucking wild.
It's near. Look towards the gate, and the gate will open.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you? It's
It worked!
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell, but I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Another voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here. I guess it's the same with heights.
Oh god.
You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that
You are not
little
helping.
slip.
You are not helping. Shut the fuck up.
Just wish things away.
Stu, give it a go. Go on.
Oh boy. I'm not so sure I remember how to play this game. Aww. That's fucking awesome, Lego. I love shit like
The
that.
world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
Thought there might be a secret back there. Yeah, you do that, man. You practice that self-care. Get yourself some food.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The gate to Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here.
Those raindrops aren't supposed to move like that.
You took him from me. I beg you, let him go. I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back.
Oh shit. Oh shit, it's game time. It's fucking game time. How do I fucking... Okay, so that's...
Take him down. Take him down now.
Okay, so that's... Harry. Gotcha. Okay, I think I'm getting this back. There's dodge. Okay, there we go. I've got this.
Ignore the pain. They surrounded you.
I can't seem to hit him. Oh shit. That's a problem.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain. It does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her.
reason it's painful.
All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
So, I don't remember if this mechanic is tied to... Oh, I guess it's about to tell us. Yep. So that's the thing, right? If mechanically speaking, what'll happen is if we die too many times,
are fought in the mind.
The save file auto
That is what Gillian
deletes.
taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow, and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
Yeah. It's intense. I think by the end of my original playthrough,
Listen to me, Senua.
like 5 years ago,
The goddess Hela lies behind the gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
I think it got
It won't open.
all the way up to and across her
She needs
shoulders,
to challenge the
and I
gods.
think it was starting to
Fight
creep
two
up her
gods
neck.
First. Two gods,
Two gates.
Which will she choose first?
One of them will kill her, I know it.
She's going to die.
Which one will she challenge first?
Be very careful, Senua.
Choose a gate, Senua.
Two gates, two gods.
She's too scared.
Which one?
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow, whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow. Bet you weren't expecting that.
So we have right bumper is parry, B is kick, X is attack, A is dodge. I don't think I know what Y does yet. Did we figure that out? I don't know. I'm gonna fight Surt first.
Surt, the fire giant, has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind, and the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
And yeah, there are no, like,
She found
typically...
the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast. He was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
There are no, like, skills or level up or experience points or any typically video game systems like that in this. Oh, shit.
Senua, we each walk these lands gazing towards different horizons, some of us further than others. Your father cannot see what you see, but there is nothing wrong with seeing the world the way you do.
I believe that was Senua's mother. Okay, so we're gonna have to find 2 runes to progress to the next area. Okay, left bumper's... left bumper is sprint. Oh shit, okay, so it's a heavy attack!
Hurt this blood. He's gone!
He's down! Finish it!
Finish it! Strike him!
There are too many of them.
Find a strong position.
No, he's the only one here. We've got this. Come on, Senua. We can... There we go! Come on. And there we go. I'm getting the hang of this. Again.
I can still smell it.
The sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. Do you hear them too, Senua?
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
Okay, so if I think... There we go. There's that one found.
Follow the screams.
There we go. So I think if we go here...
Focus.
Yeah. That's both rooms located.
The path to Helheim is sealed to the living. But you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened. When they first I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. I rode their storm of fire, death, and slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of? I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
That you are, Senua, that you are. Whew. I gotta stop holding my breath so much. Doesn't help that I'm nursing a headache because of all the excitement this morning. But what can you do? It was worth it. I don't think I can go straight ahead yet. Nope.
Saga!
I will say, I do hope the sequel has a bit more of...
He's finished! They're overwhelming her. She's going to lose. Behind you! Behind you!
A bit more depth to its combat system is what I'm getting at.
He's too fast.
And like we know that Ninja Theory can do more complicated, in-depth combat because they made a Devil May Cry game. A Devil May Cry game that I will die on the hill if I must is one of the best games in the franchise. Like, people hate on DMC Devil May Cry because it is, in many ways, a very significant departure from what we'd known as the series until then. And it definitely has its more cringy, edgelord-ish type elements to it. But overall, I'd still probably say it's the second best game in the franchise. Second or third.
Run for your life! You're going the wrong way!
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
What's happening?
Where's the fire gone? Where's it gone?
The fire's disappeared.
It was everywhere.
Maybe it was an illusion.
It was a trick.
Maybe it was not
Copy that, Toby.
It was a test.
there. The buyer. Cert is through there.
He's waiting for her.
Can we go? I don't think.
How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
Truth said, find your own path.
There's always another way.
There's always a way.
Find your own way.
You just have to find it. Cert is waiting for you.
It was never going to be that easy.
He's waiting.
Cert is waiting for you.
Now that I've said that in my head, I'm going over all the different Devil May Cry games and like, where exactly would I rank them overall?
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Cert. the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
Ooh, shit. I think my ranking for the Devil May Cry games might actually piss off some of the more hardcore Devil May Cry fans, because honestly, I'd probably go, in terms of top to bottom, I'd go Devil May Cry 5, Devil May Cry 4, DMC, then Devil May Cry 3, 1 and 2. Because here's the thing for me. I can forgive and look past a lot of the more cringy edgelord shit that DMC does, because up until that point, it was not the first Devil May Cry game to tell a coherent story.
She needs to remember the way back.
A coherent, in-depth story.
Everything will burn.
But it was the first that really consolidated all of the lore
She won't be able to tell.
and used all of it to weave a singular, coherent story. All of the different elements that had been introduced into the series up until that point were all folded into one single, focused, cohesive narrative. And that's, between that and the combat system that Ninja Theory built into that game, put it in the top 3 for me. So
the Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it, but Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
So all of that is to say, I both hope that Hellblade 2 does have a more intricate combat system. Hellblade 2 has a more intricate combat system than Hellblade 1. And I know Ninja Theory can pull it off if that's something they want to do. I kind of think they will, because it would make sense from a narrative perspective that after everything she goes through in this game, Senua would be a more experienced, seasoned warrior in the second game, and I at least believe she should have an expanded skill set to reflect that.
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes, but they just screamed like helpless pigs.
The constant pulsing of the flames and embers is so unnerving. And I get why, but just... damn. that way.
Who did this? This is your fault.
Shit. Am I going the right way? Yeah, no. Okay, there it is. There it is. I'm going the right way. We got this. Did I not do it fast enough? Uh-oh. Shit. Oh shit, I did not do it fast enough. Oh fuck. Oh shit, okay. So, that's, we're gonna have to really step on the gas this time then, huh? Okay, deep breath. Got this. Now that I know where I'm going. Come on, Senua. We got this. I'll get you through it. I'll get you through it. Come on. This way. To your right. Let's go. Here we go. Straight ahead. We're almost there, Senua. We're almost there. Keep going. We got this.
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua? I asked the gods for mercy. All of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
Whew. Alright, we made it. We're good. We're solid. Third door, huh? Oh, crap. I think I remember getting stuck here. Let's see if I can get through this any faster this time. Something along those lines, Lego.
Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle in the ship called Naglfar, the corpse ship. And when the sons of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be as though the sky had split open, and Surt will lead them. Wherever he goes, flame will erupt before him, and fires will burn behind him.
That sounds lovely.
The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, not a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad things. Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
Alright, so it's here somewhere. But where is the question? Yep, this is the one that got me fucked up last time. I'm trying to remember if there's a trick to solving these. Alright, so it's got to be in there somewhere. You just have to find the right angle. Aha! That didn't take me nearly as long as it did last time. I would like to think that's because I've gotten better at this kind of puzzle solving. So we're gonna have to run from here. All right, let's plan this route before. Oh, just okay. So there's the braziers we need to run to, just straight ahead. Why do I get the feeling it's not actually gonna be that simple, though? There's gonna be a twist to it. I just know it. Yep. No, she's not. I got you, Senua. I got you. I got your balance. Don't worry about the balance. I got that. See? I got you. Then we go right, hard right, hard right. Shit. Finish him quick. Finish him. Now we run. almost there, Senua. We're almost there.
You say your world has collapsed. Good. Let it collapse, and have the courage to shed your tears. Raise your world to the prime!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
No, I see nothing now.
The way the screen was darkening at the end there, I thought we were gonna die. I thought we were just a hair too slow. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be another puzzle here. Yeah, okay. Yep, another puzzle. Three.
Tell me truth. How did you escape your darkness?
Senua, once I found my purpose, I was no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it. Unclouded by fear, I could see it clearly in others. Even my captors feared the fire of Surt. And so, during one raid, I took my chance and ran, knowing that they would not follow. The fool ran into the fire. They left me for dead. Maybe they were right to. But here I am. Free.
I'm glad I found you in the wilds. I wouldn't have made it without you.
Gotcha. Alright, there's one. Welcome back, Toby. Wait a second. It's not quite here. We're gonna have to go back down, I think. Let's see if I'm right about where another one is. Well, that was easy. And then the last one, I believe, is a hole in a roof. No, okay. Not in the roof, in the wall. We have to find a way to the other side.
The Northmen say that what we see as a rainbow is the bridge that goes from the world of men to the world of the gods. For now, they say the frost giants and the mountain giants cannot cross it. But they say that when Ragnarok comes, not a thing in this world will be safe. The Rainbow Bridge will break under the onslaught of the fire giants riding on flaming steeds. Senua, I have seen the fire of Surt spread far and wide, and to our lands. Ragnarok is coming.
Ooh. I wonder if that's gonna be... I wonder if Ragnarok is gonna play into Hellblade 2 at all. I'd almost think not, just because, you know, God of War. But... I mean, you never know, right? I can't imagine anybody would accuse Ninja Theory of aping God of War Ragnarok. Especially considering I think Hellblade 2 was announced before Ragnarok came out. I don't know that for sure, but that's what I suspect.
Senua, if I can survive the fire of Surt and escape my darkness, then so can you.
Run, Senua! Run! Through the fire! Keep running! Go on! Nothing will stop it! Run, Senua! Run! Run! Senua! Through the fire! And burn and charge the
That was a little intense.
She's dying.
It's empty.
Did I fuck up, or was this scripted? Scripted. This was scripted.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This darkness takes everything. Everyone.
Senua, are you sure you want to do this? We can fight this together, side by side. We always do.
This is my battle. I have to face it alone, away from here.
Where will you go?
I don't know.
For how long?
I don't know.
I believe in you. You know that. Just promise me that you will come back to me. I want you to say it. I want you to say it.
I will come back to you. I promise.
Come on.
Oh shit! Are we supposed to be Dillian?
Spill the blood of Surt. Take his mark, and I will cheer you from the underworld and forever be in your debt.
Holy fuck, y'all.
Destroyed everything. Everyone. But not me. Fight me now.
I think we're meant to be the spirit of Dillian.
Defend yourself. Stop them. He's getting stronger.
know if I'm doing this the right way. I think I pissed him off, y'all.
Stop them!
Alright, I think I've got this. Shut up, peanut gallery, you're not helping.
Stay away from him. It's burning. No, she needs to focus.
Come on, Senua, we've got this. Come on, Senua, we've got this. Just gotta...
Now, focus this.
Fuck yeah! Phew! Well then. I'd say that qualified as a boss battle.
For every battle won, a greater battle takes its place. And so it goes. Until we fall. And in the end, we all fall. Even the gods have their time. Yet we still go on. Why?
I made a promise, and I will go to hell to keep it.
I die free, knowing you will carry my stories with you. I have fulfilled my quest.
Yes, you have.
When the darkness comes, I vow to guide you in this life and the next to fulfill yours.
Then I will see you in hell.
Be ready to face horror in the eye, as I have. To find your answers. Your quest. The truth.
Well then. Having a game plan for that is always a good thing, Toby.
Druth was a troubled man. Scholar turned slave. They tortured him, took him with them on their raids, drove him to madness, spreading this new form of darkness to new worlds. To my world.
Ah, I see. Okay. So this was the way that was blocked initially.
Senua saw a deep connection form between the Northmen and the darkness. If his tales of hell were true, then that was the source of it. She learned everything she could from him, until she too could see what he saw.
Right, now we have to get back. This way. I just realized something. I don't think Ninja Theory has put out another game since Hellblade.
Have you ever died before?
Thankfully, no.
Question. When the illusion of self is shattered, you simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true.
Huh.
You can feel it. A stranger in your own body. An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again. Senua has died before. And she will do so again. You can be sure of that.
Because that's not ominous at all. Nope, nothing ominous about this. Absolutely nothing ominous about this. Nothing whatsoever. I always want to hit left bumper to dodge, to block. Okay, so I can do a little bit of a button combo.
Behind you!
So left bumper is sprint, and I can use it to do that
It's
little...
nearly over. Finish.
Oh shit. So I gotta kick to get the shield out of the way. Oh shit!
She will die.
Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Up, 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 up. Come on, Senua.
They're winning. Get out of the way! Anticipate. Will die. Finish this. End it now.
Okay, so those guys are gonna be a real pain in the ass then.
Why
Let's go
not?
to the gate.
She can't.
Why?
She's only done one test.
Just one.
She's only
test.
passed one test.
What's the other test? Is there another one?
There must be. The gate won't open.
Druth said Valravan. Valravan. Dark magic.
Fuck, those shield dudes are gonna be a real pain in the
No, he
ass.
didn't. He must have passed the test.
Alright. On that note, then, since I've been live for almost 2 hours, I am going to pause, take a little bit of a break now to refill my water bottle, grab some snacks, and then when I come back, we'll go kick Valravan's ass too. See you guys then.